Morning, Steve-O.
Someone tried to say that. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Duna. Good morning. The shoes are back in the building again. Keeping it under wraps. I'm just about to post my little reel I've just shot for my Instagram story, which is right here now, guys. See it there. Guys, March the 5th, social housing versus supported housing. So much bollocks out there about social housing. To me, it's kind of like the new Forex and crypto scam. It's not all it's cracked up to be. There's lots of things behind the scenes. There's so much stuff you need to know about it. So March the 5th, I'm going to be revealing the truth. How it actually works. How you might be able to save some money. How you make money in that sector correctly. Come down, West Bromwich Albion, £10 a ticket. Like I said, get the truth. Stop falling for the nonsense that's on social media. It's my event on March the 5th in West Brom. So we have Rent to Rent, which Charlotte and Shy are going to be talking about. Then we have Developments, which Charlotte Edwards is going to be talking about. And then they both lead into my topic, which is social housing versus supported housing. Now, so many people don't understand the difference. And social media is a buzz right now with social housing. So do you remember like the crypto scams where it was like invest in this coin and then they pull the rug and the coin's nonsense? Forex scams, thousands of them. I even think there's like drop shipping. Was that a scam at one point? Again, social housing is kind of like the new version of that basically, because the uneducated person doesn't actually understand what social housing is. So we're standing in a house right now that has a market rent of £1,200. Social housing, you could never ever achieve that amount of rent. In fact, for this 3-bedroom house in Birmingham, you would probably get about £500-600 from social housing. And people think that you're going to get £3,000-4,000, £5,000. No. So March 5th, I'm going to be revealing the truth about social and the truth about supported. So get your asses down there if you want to know how to do it correctly from somebody who understands it and has been in supported for a very long time. So yeah, today me and Dee are shooting a video on snagging. Is that correct, Dee?
Yeah.
Is there another video we're shooting today?
How to get into property with whatever amount, zero.
Yeah, so I've got 2 videos to shoot today. Might do 3. Do you want to see who's like hiding because he doesn't want to see the camera? He hid, he was just standing there.
Has he arrived? Here he is.
So he's caught a taxi here today, yet Duna was outside his house an hour ago waiting for him. Good morning. How are we?
I'm all good.
You caught a taxi here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right,
Firstly,
Daily Gang want to know the truth. You said your phone was broken. Then I said,
No.
I said I'd come back and get you, and you said, "Oh no, I've got, I'm not ready." So
No, the thing is, it's my mom's birthday today. I had to sort out a few things.
okay, so
Got her a
your
cake.
birthday as
Got her
well.
a flower.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a bit busy with that, and my phone wasn't silent when you called.
right, back to business. Back to business. Right, let's go. Come here. This front garden, right here, right now. On the left hand side, we're going to have fence panels. On the right hand side, we're going to have fence panels. And if you just look down there, Dee, we're having new steps and stuff put down to go into the back garden. Now, we was going to have the front garden tarmacked, and I think it was coming in, Dan's got the quotes, was it about 5,000?
About 5,000.
To have all that done at the front. Now, I've looked around at the drives, and if I want to have stones, so we have it concrete, then stones put in, it's about £2,000 cheaper, roughly. So we're making a decision on what to do to the front of this house. Now if we go to the back garden, this is quite a big back garden actually. So all of this here, guys, this square, we're going to level, and we're going to have tiles put on there. Tiles? Porcelain tiles? No, we're not. We're not using porcelain at this one, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, you are?
We are, yeah.
Okay, we're having porcelain tiles. I think the reason we are having porcelain tiles is because the other version, which is a little bit cheaper, which is just your normal slabs, I don't like the colour, do I?
No.
So we're going to have porcelain tiles here, and where you can see the lights on top of the wall, that's all being knocked down, and we're having a handrail all the way across with the steps going down, new turf at the bottom, and fence panels each side. That's coming in, I want to say, about 10k,
Yeah.
£10,000. So it's about 15,000 for the front and back, unless we change the tarmac to stones, and then it's about 13. But I think Dan's making a decision on that today. I think he's going to instruct who needs to be instructed and get it done. We have some more contractors, well, landscapers on another one, because when I went there yesterday, the digger was there.
Yes.
So they knocked that wall down.
Yes.
We made the decision. And also, guys, can I just bring Dan in a second? Because I think a moment of appreciation needs to be. He's smiling. He's smiling. So Dan has been my eyes and ears for a very long time, which nobody really knew about. And he was just watching what was going on, where we can improve, how we can make things better. And everybody sees Dan now as the new project manager, which he is. But Dan was already paying attention from a long time ago, and he's been doing exceptionally well. He's been making my life so much easier, because the last 2 months in this company have probably been the hardest 2 months we've ever had.
Yeah.
But also the most enjoyable, which is weird, because normally when there's problems, we find solutions, but it can be a headache. Like if we talk about today, if you look at this, guys, right here, right now, that's the picture we got at 8 o'clock this morning. One of our properties where we got 3 apartments in, the roof has started to leak, and it's caused that damage right there. Is it a problem? No, because he's sorting out a solution. Then we have another problem in another property up north. So that one's down south west. This one is up north, and we've got a real bad problem with that one. There's damp and mould coming in from somewhere. We don't know where it was coming from. Again, fix it. We keep moving. Everything's good. Then we have another property today where the gas company was outside and they called us at 9 o'clock saying, there's no gas being used in this property, so we've got this system, I've never heard of this, and we're going to disconnect the gas until you need to use it. I was like, no, there's no tenants, there's no one living in there. Look through the window, it's a brand spanking new property. And he was like, yeah, I can see it. That's why I called the estate agents whose board's outside. So we dealt with that this morning. But he has been like a real, like he's blocked me from loads of the problems, and you've just dealt with them, haven't you?
I've tried to, yeah. There's the ones that I can deal with.
Yeah, and then yesterday he tried to play a trick on me as well. Him and Nick, one of my contractors, were trying to get some kitchens altered, and then Nick was trying to get him to say, just do it, don't tell Steve, and let's just see what his face is when he walks in. And he was like, not yet. We can't do that just yet. Yeah, and also, one of our contractors put white switches in the property all the way throughout. Now, he knows I don't like white switches. God knows why it's not in the specification sheet. But again, we're just picking up all the shit from last year, moving forwards and getting it all correct this year. And you just dealt with it straight away, didn't you? Yeah. Just call me up saying, Steve, you don't like white plastic switches here? I was like, no. Again, the contractor, not an issue.
Not an issue. They're going to change them all throughout the property and replace all the ones that they've put on.
That's the kind of people I want around me. The amount of projects that we started just after Christmas, and they're all finished now, is actually insane what's going on. So I've probably got another month of wading through a few more problems from last year and getting them sorted and getting them resolved. But you know what? You should just call me Mr. Problem Solver. That's what you should just call me. That's my new name, Ste Hamilton, the Problem Solver. So just had the building inspector on the phone. Our building inspector is a guy called Jim, and he's signing off about 7 or 8 projects that are completed. And he just spoke to Dan, and he was like, Dan, this one we're in right now, the other one that I've just been to, and the other one that's down the road, all within a couple of miles, I can't sign them off. I explained to your previous people who worked here that you needed 4 fire doors and you needed an interlinking detector, because I've took the hallway wall out. It's news to me because I do a lot of this, and that one's a new one, and he was like, it just needs to be done. So I have to just replace 4 things and put an interlinking detector in, because I have no hallway out to the front because of a fire risk. Now, I didn't actually know that one because I'd removed that one. I thought because I had the wall there and the fire door here, it would be okay, but legislation states that I have to do this. And like I said, it was told to the previous people who worked at this company, but it wasn't passed on to the contractors. It's not a problem. We fix it, we move forwards. I'll get them done this week and we'll get all of them signed off. But if you all think that this property world is like, you know, smooth, plain sailing, it's not. It's ups and downs, but it's the most lucrative industry that I can think of in the entire world. And when you have a team around you and you have the correct people and the correct knowledge and education, it's pretty cool. Now, I will explain that to all of the people in the property circle now. I will do a live and I will literally break it down for every single person to see and understand it so they don't make that mistake going forwards. And this is why having a mentor, being around the right people who actually do this day to day and getting the right education is key. Because I always add value. Guys, below is a complete breakdown of deal sourcing, a completely free guide for you guys to download, understand it, and hopefully get yourselves out of that 9 to 5. If you don't want to get out of your 9 to 5, get yourselves extra income. You can earn anything you want to earn from £1,000 to 6 figures. It depends on how hard you want to work, how much effort you want to put in. But deal sourcing is something that I still do 10 years later. And the reason I do it is because the cash flow is unbelievable and the knowledge that you learn from deal sourcing is exceptional. So you can join my deal sourcing division, you can get training by me, you can do an online course, but first and foremost, download the free guide to understand it. So back at this property, guys, it's about to go out for rent. It's going to be used by a company and yeah, so we're using the kitchen to film a video before it goes, because once we've got people in here, can't use it. Back garden is completely complete now as well. So all of that's done and we've had the valuation come in from the mortgage company. We don't know whether we're happy with that valuation or whether we want one more done. We're going to have a decision tonight, me and Isabella, and then we'll make our choice tomorrow, basically. 2 new people signed up to the deal sourcing division just. Pretty cool. Deal sourcing division's going well. I've had a deal that's come through to me today that looks like it fits one of the investors on the board, so I'll send that over to the team, get it out to the investor, hopefully get that one ticked off. Had one yesterday, I think that was ticked off as well. So the deal sourcing division's doing amazingly well. Hamilton University boxes are about to be made. So when you join my university, you get given a gift set, so that's pretty cool. The 25 spaces for West Bromwich Albion is now 50 spaces for West Bromwich Albion. We've doubled it overnight. So yeah, I think I'm going to bring my whole team down first and then give 40 spaces away. So we can have, it's a carvery as well. We get a Sunday carvery at the ground when we do the tour. So that's another pretty cool thing. So the property we've just been in, we have just shot a video based on getting into property with 0 money. 7 steps, the correct way to do it. So it's none of the nonsense that you see on social media where they're all selling you a dream. It's 7 steps to get into property with no money. Now, there is a certain amount of work that needs to go in, but if you've got no money to do something, then it's a little bit harder than having money. So obviously you have to put the effort in. So we just shot that video. The genius behind the camera, that is Phil. I mean Duna, sorry, the other one's away. But he's going to create a masterpiece for this weekend. And can I tell them why we're here? Can I explain that video as well? Yeah. Okay, we just went to one of my other properties where the kitchen fitted in there is from Wren's. This one here is from Howden's, and we are going to be doing a breakdown of the 2, which I've already shot the 1 part, filming the 2nd part now, and going to give you, do I prefer Howden's, do I prefer Wren's? Oh, also, Duna's filling me in with something, guys.
119 subscribers away, so make sure they subscribe.
We're 119 subscribers away from 20,000 on YouTube. Now, what you won't know is behind the scenes, me, Duna, Isabella and Phil have been talking about this 20,000 subscribers for a very long time. When we first started the channel, we actually said how cool it's going to be to get to 5. And then it was 10. And the one after 10 was always 20. The one after 20, the big one's 50. But this 20,000 subscribers is a testament to the effort that not just me being on the camera, but the whole team behind the scenes. And we've had people contribute from the past. We've had Max, we had Ams. Who else did we have? Rob 2.0, Louis. There was a lot of people that started with us that are no longer with us, but everybody put the effort in to get it to 20,000. So yeah, 119 subscribers. I think there could be a chance that we hit that today or tomorrow, hopefully, depending on how the videos are going. But it's you guys. So without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't be putting content out if you wasn't watching it or consuming it. We hope it's the right content. We're giving the right knowledge. We're not trying to sell you any dreams or anything. And I'm just showing you my life. And I think today is 191. 193 days, guys, consecutive content on YouTube. That's pretty cool. You got to admit, it's pretty cool.
Fact about coming in again. Crazy fact.
Crazy fact, Duna.
We've got.
Oh, that was crazy fact, Duna.
We've got 30 years of watch time under our belt.
Yes, I got a message from Duna the other day saying the watch time that we've accumulated on YouTube over the 2.5 years we've been on equates to 30 years of people watching the YouTube channel. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, so again, down to you guys. Thank you so much. And a big thing, guys, West Bromwich Albion, free dinner, carvery, free tour of the stadium. Do you want to come? Yes or no? Let me know. Free spaces, give back, give somebody an opportunity to do something that they might not be able to do. But yeah, I'm going now because I need to shoot this video. It is 1:30 and I'm actually going home after this because I have a lot of work to do and I want to do it from home where I can concentrate. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow on another episode of Steve's Daily, which you will be seeing tomorrow, which I will be filming today.